Well, as Russian troops continue their offensive in Ukraine on the 11th day, claims and counterclaims have taken center stage in a very, very big way. Russia has claimed that they've destroyed more than a staggering 2,100 military installations of Ukraine. Remember, one of Putin's big objectives has been demilitarization of Ukraine. He says these were basically military installations, including 74 control points and communication centers of the Ukrainian armed forces, 108 S-300, as well as 68 radar stations. Russia has also made the huge claim that they've destroyed 748 tanks and armored vehicles of the Ukrainian ground forces. They've also said that they've bombed 5 radar stations and 2 Buk M1 anti-aircraft missile systems. Ukraine has also hit back at Russia and claimed that they've seized 30 units of Russian equipment, 44 Russian planes and 44 choppers have also, they say, been shot down. President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has also said that over 10,000 Russian soldiers have been killed in the conflict over just the last 11 days. Gaurav Sawant continues to be with us. Gaurav, a very visible rise in air power incidents apparently at this point of time. Are you seeing that as well? Lots of aircraft, lots of shoot downs, very visible, presence of air power suddenly.
Shiv, there indeed is, and that's an indication that on day 11 or at least on day 10, this battle appeared to be intensifying and coming closer to Kiev, even though, this city remained eerily calm last night and this morning. But the use of air power, there was almost like a media blitzkrieg here in Ukraine where images of Ukrainian Air Force and Ukrainian ground forces shooting down using surface-to-air missile and air defense systems of Russian aircraft and helicopters. And that claim that came late last night, 44 fighter jets, 44 attack and transport helicopters being shot down in 10 days of battle, with images of prisoners of war, Russian Air Force pilots, including a Su pilot with a part of his body burnt, perhaps when he bailed out of the aircraft. His images and videos went viral, that they had their hands tied behind their back and they were being taken for some kind of interrogation. Not only that, information warfare is such that particular pilot's image with Russian President Vladimir Putin at an earlier occasion was also released by media channels and social media handles here in Ukraine. So yes, air power, intensification of its use and intensification of the use of anti-aircraft equipment or machines that Ukraine has. Shiv, if I may, in 10 days, Russia hasn't succeeded in either destroying all the airfields or taking down the entire air defense system of this country, with the president of this country, President Zelensky, insisting that the air defense systems are operational. They've been taking down incoming missiles, including the one that he claimed was targeted at his dacha, at his official residence, and also some of the missiles that were aimed at vital assets and vital points, including an airbase here. Point 1. Point 2, for some of the pilots who've been taken prisoner, they are being interrogated. Some of the convoys are now being targeted by the Ukrainians, and they are saying that's the reason why that famed 63-kilometer long convoy still hasn't been able to reach Ukraine, because on the outskirts it's been targeted twice, not just from ground but also from air. At the same time, Shiv, if I may quickly, President Zelensky is desperately asking the West to provide them with more fighter jets. They need fighter jets. They have 70 pilots waiting in Poland, waiting to pick up those aircraft. And he says those aircraft need to come in as quickly as possible, as do other, ATGMs and SAMs and small arms and ammunition, for them to continue this battle. Otherwise, the consequences, according to Ukraine, could well be disastrous in the days and weeks ahead.